is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and what we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture effectively was saying, this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
Over the last year and a half, high up in the Ozark Hills in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, leveling the land, building houses. They call it an intentional community based around shared ancestry, a long-winded way of saying something really quite simple.
I think we would generally be called far right, sure.
It's called Return to the Land, and they invited me in. A lot of people are going to be, why are you making Nazi references?
Right. Well, why wouldn't I?
A seemingly bucolic and sometimes surreal experience, one with strong ties to the most active far-right groups in the US. Instead of taking to the streets, they are building their own, for generations to come.
It's important for me to do this for my ancestors, my friends, my family, my children, my children's children.
We're so beyond cooked, dog. We are...
A whites-only community could be coming to Missouri in 2025, and yes, you are hearing me correctly. An actual group called Return to the Land is trying to build a segregated whites-only town near Springfield, Missouri. And this isn't parody, and this is not satire. This is happening in America right now. The founder says that they want to return to their roots. But come on, guys, let's be real. This isn't about heritage. This is about hate. This is about building a safe space for white supremacy under the guise of community. And what's even more disturbing, these people feel so fucking emboldened these days that they're not even hiding it anymore. They're openly promoting racial segregation like it's normal, like this country didn't literally fight an actual civil war to end this bullshit. This is what happens when politicians feed the lie that
we're at the point where white...
Building houses.
What we've done here...
Well, good riddance. All right,
Beat that, Yashrala. Yeah, shalom, shalom. I give all praises too. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakadash, which in the Petty Hubaton, creating His Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the Apostle Elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to sister brothers living in the truth, and shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Now you just seen from the clip, Yahshua, you got Esau banding up. When I say Esau, I'm talking about the so-called white man. He's banding up, trying to make a whites-only town, which proves that they're hypocrites. Because as a Jake, children of Israel, our people tried to do that, or forget that they did do that. And what did Esau do? He blew it up with his military. So it shows that Esau is a hypocrite. And it shows that this has always been their nature. They will return back to, they don't want their daughters to look outside and see a Jake and then, forward our nation. Because that's what happens. The seed line in your nation is predicated on the man. And I notice a lot of Edomite women at this point are seeking Jake real actively and real bad. I know it because they be being real nice to me too. And I noticed that wasn't so a couple years back. So Esau, the male version of Esau, he's angry and he wants a whites-only town, which is going to, like the clip said, it's only going to fester that hatred for Jake, because they not going to leave Jake alone, man. This is all for show. We know the beast system is coming into play, which the beast system is headed by Esau Edom, so they want to be at the heads of it. And basically, this is a play to reverse. They want to bring back chattel slavery. They want to put Jake in subjection. Bless me, Salakia. They want to put Jake back in hardcore slavery. That's what they want. Yahshua, that's what they want right there. So we seen the clip, man. That's my Ak right there. Y'all check him out, the full lesson. Rahago Bar. Real good, real diligent brother, man. Real edifying lessons. Y'all check that out. I'm about to go get an article that's gonna show this is not something that's made up. This is not a rumor. This is a real thing, and this is something Esau's trying to do, and they're gonna do it once they get the MOTB system up and running. Because you got your small hatters, they're going to be trying to rule that MOTB, that B system. That's what they're going to be trying to do. And they don't want Jake to have nothing. They don't want Jake to have houses, cars, and private businesses. They want Jake to be right back in that hardcore manual labor, that slave trade. That's what Esau Edom was trying. He's trying to turn the clock back to extend his rulership. And check it out. I got this. It says, whites only community plotting expansion to another state as his efforts to build a white nation continue. It says a far-right ethno-nationalist group that has set up a white-only community in a remote part of the Ozarks in northeastern Arkansas is reportedly exploring the possibility of expanding north into Missouri. Return to the Land, or RTTL, which describes themselves as a private membership association for individuals with traditional views and European ancestry, opened its first community in Arkansas in October 2023. So they've been doing this. This ain't nothing new. And it says it is now considering entering a second state, likely near Springfield, according to NBC's regional affiliate KSNT. It says the group is opposed to mass immigration, multiculturalism, and forced integration, and reportedly does not welcome non-white, non-Christian, or LGBT plus people, explaining that its members are seeking to separate ourselves from a failing modern society and return to pastoral living. And see, that's all a lie. They're not returning back to pastoral living. They're turning back into an oppressive style of living where the children of Israel be in subjection to them, and they can just walk outside, see nothing but Edomites, and if they see a Jake, he's doing work for them. He's cutting the yard, building fences. See, the northern tribe took that spot, right, Yasharallah? But here's the thing, though. Northern tribe getting that money. So northern tribe is putting that money in their neighborhoods, in their businesses. They also got the cartel backing them up. And shoot, northern tribe is moving in right next to Esau. Esau don't like that. That right there is not right to him. He don't want to walk outside and see a Jake jogging or see a Jake outside, living the good life. That's very offensive to Esau Edom. And it just shows him to be a hypocrite. Because, like, if we come out there and say, hey, we want our own state. We want to be left alone. Nothing but, Israelites in this area. Man, you think Esau let that happen? Man, they call out the National Guard, all kinds of stuff, wanting to blow that sucker up, man. Because they know whatever we build is going to be better than whatever they build. And Esau knows that. But it proves that the devil is a hypocrite. He don't want no other nation. Like, he'll let the other nations, Moab, make Chinatown. Ishmael can have his own little community. Like, all the heathens can have it. But if Jake got their own community, oh, no. That cannot happen. And then they're looking to blow it up. So everybody can have their own community except for Jake. Jake has to work for the other nations, and that's the way Esau Edom likes it. And it pisses him off because they put all this oppressive stuff out there, but we still always make a way to get homes and houses and get money and move in right next door to their butts. Now, me personally, I don't like being around Edomites. I wouldn't want to get money and move next to no Edomite. I would rather get some land, space it out, and be on my own. But, 2/3 coons, they think they done did something. They moving them nice neighborhoods right next to Esau. That's why you got that carrying activity. They believe Jake shouldn't have the finer things in life. They don't like it. And they won't allow Jake to do that, which shows them to be what? Let's go get it. Very hypocritical. It shows you Esau ain't worth nothing. So check it out. This Job 20:5 says that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So Esau's rulership, when you look at it through the lens of Yahweh Shai, really wasn't that long compared to other nations. And our rulership is coming up next, the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be forever. So this devil is desperate. That's why they're trying to make their own communities. You got drugs eating them up. They're out here on fentanyl and meth. They're trying to get somewhere where they can try to, make their community thrive. Because Esau getting ate up right now. Because the curses are shifting off of Jake and they're jumping on the Esau. Esau see their numbers dwindling. So what does Esau got to do? Oh, I got to get a white-only town. Basically, that's basically a sundown town now. What you think they're going to do to a Jake if he caught in that town and he ain't working? Man, they're going to get that rope out on him. So they rulership, man, is about to be real short. I got this on Do Not Disturb. Yeah. Because the Lord about to cut these devils off. That's what was really going on with Esau. He don't know it. He over here desperately trying to fight us, but it's Yahweh Shai that's cutting this devil off. And he can't really box with the Most High, so they're really just cooked. And it just shows that they full of it. Because Jake want to form their own city where it's nothing but Jakes all around, and Esau won't allow that. Esau be all in the mix. Because you think about it, and what it does, Yasharallah, when you think about it, it shows that like we're better than them. Because if we be left to our own with no Edomites around, we'll build a thriving community easily. Any tribe would do that. But Esau wants to perpetrate that he's the superior one. Everybody needs him. He's the smartest. Really, it's the opposite is true. He's the dumbest one. That's why he go around and always find Jake. Because Jake has to build up his infrastructure. Because Esau can't do it like that. Because he doesn't have wisdom and doesn't have the grit to do it. And that's not me just making a biased statement or a false statement. It's in the scriptures. It's a true statement. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. I'm spitting facts right now. Check this out. This is Matthew 5:13. It says, "Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is therefore for good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men." So the Lord said we are the salt of the earth. We give the earth flavor. You know, the Lord got 12 flavors, man. Go check them out in Revelation chapter 7. If you want to know the name of those flavors. The tribes of Israel. And we're the nation builders. We build nations. That's what we do. You can drop 12 Israelites off any tribe, anywhere on earth, and guess what? They will thrive. They will adapt and they will thrive and they'll fit right in with nature. That's what we do. And Esau knows it, which is why he always goes and finds us and puts us in captivity and makes us build his nation up. All of Esau's kingdoms, I noticed, have been built up off the backs of Yasser Allah. The majority of them. I don't know who built up the Greek. I mean, they might have got that going, but knowing, like me really thinking about it, Yasser Allah probably was Jake that built up the Greek civilization. And Esau is at the top. Because when I look at all they modern stuff, we built that. Our people built that. Esau didn't build it. All the inventions in America was built by Jakes. All your innovation. We're the caretakers. Our women used to breastfeed their children, be the mammies, take care of the house, do all the housework, do all the carpentry, get the crops. Man, that was our people. And now they want to talk about, oh, y'all lazy. You ain't nothing. Man, I'll never believe that. Our people build nations, man. We're the salt of the earth. And so Esau, you know, he's starting to feel overwhelmed because we have what? We got that birthright. And all the tribes are breeding. We're excelling. This devil spends trillions of dollars on all kinds of programs and all kinds of military drills and social engineering to keep us behind, but it never works, man. We still find a way to get money moved right next to them devils, and they don't like it. So they like, we throwing the towel in. We about to make our own city, and you goddamn niggers and spics better not come in my city. And we'll see how long it lasts. I don't think it's going to last that long. Because they're already doing what? The Project 2025, the beast system coming in. So they're going to smash out them little low-level white trash Edomites, man. So we're going to get this right here, because this is what they're trying to do. And you heard that Edomite talking. She's like, I got to do this for my children's children. So she's trying to forward her generation because she know they're dying off. And this is Psalms 49:11 says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. And see what it says? It said their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So that's why Esau's doing. Esau's worried about the future. They see they're dying out. They have the sword, but they don't have the birthright. So they're not getting the births they used to get. And their women are now wanting an Israelite man. So now that just deads their generation right there. Because if an Israelite man lays down and has a baby with the Edomite, that baby that comes out is now Jake. And Esau sees that. So he's trying to get a community where they just got to mess with each other. You know, there's no Jakes in there to entice the lust of the Edomite woman. And like I know the Edomite women, they're trying to get away from Edomite men. So they're doing all this, the MOTB, the mark of the beast, all of that stuff is for them to try to continue their rulership. That's what it's all about. And it's not going to work, as the Lord said. So, and these devils, the Jacob's trouble, that's the calling of our numbers. Esau is going to put out demolition squads in order to unalive a lot of children of Israel. And if you don't have the covering of the Lord, he's going to allow you to be delivered up into your enemy, which is Esau, the so-called white man. That's going to happen to you. So I'm gonna keep it moving. And I'll put that article in the comment section because the comments on that is funny, man. Straight hilarious, man. I gotta read it. Cause they getting lit up even by their own. Cause a lot of Edomite women, I know that they don't want to let Jake go. They want to stay right next to Jake and be there. So I don't see that thing. I don't see it lasting, man. I can see, you know, I can see Edomite women saying, I can't take this no more. I'm out of here. So they have to be in there. They got to really control them women. It's gonna be like that show, Handmaid's Tale. It's about, man, things getting real interesting, y'all. Real interesting. You know. And let's say the B-Sips will come in. The B-Sips will have a new religion. If they still trying to go off our Bible, hey, man, the elite's going to crush that whole little white sanctuary. It's going to get crushed up. So they really doing that in vain. Because they're going to lose anyway. And so, with that being said, I want to get Job 15:34. It says, for the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. And that's how Esau get a lot of his stuff through bribery. If you think not, go look at Donald Trump. And he got all this stuff by bribery. Extortion, racketeering, all of the sorts. You know, which he's on the take for that right now. Or really on some old trafficking type of stuff. But, you know, he be bribing chicks, man. That's what they do. And they're just straight hypocrites. They'll tell you, oh, nah, you can't build your own place, a city just for your people. Then he turn around and do it his own self. But tell you can't do it though. But tell you they live in we live in a free country. Like, get the mess out of here, man. You lying, dude. You a straight liar. And check, I'm gonna read verse 35. It says they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit. See what I'm talking about? And all they doing, they want to make a white-only city so they can get their military power together. And if there's some Jakes near that city, they'll go unalive them. They will go do that. Y'all, I guarantee you. They're just trying to build up, and they use Trump. Trump done failed, so they're going to gravitate behind some other leader, some little white supremacist leader, and they'll gravitate to him, man. This is like they said, dudes like, man, they're going to call y'all Nazi Germany, neo-Nazis. And dudes like, shoot, I don't care, man. We want white only. That's it. Nobody else. Which shows that hatred they got for Israel never went anywhere. All they did was lie. All they did was lie to Jake, and Jake ate it up. And like, I still know Jake to this day. They still think Edomites are good people, and Edomites are good. I'm like, you're gonna be the first casualty when this race war hit off, because you're dumb. Because Esau's showing you right now that they don't like the children of Israel. His horns is showing. So all that stuff is good work, Yashrala. The 2/3, these little coons and samples, they got to be purged out. So let them go ahead and try to be with their white daddy, and we'll see what's going to happen to them. Because I bet Esau going to have a line. It's going to be like that movie Life. If Jake crossed that line and he ain't scheduled to work nowhere, and they're going to probably have snipers just like, pow, and blow Jake to pieces. Because Jake is dumb, and they have a Stockholm Syndrome, and they love their oppressor. And their oppressor is telling them every day in the media, I don't like you dirty niggers. I don't like you spicks. I don't like you savages. Tell you every single day. So we got to thank the Lord we got this truth. And we're going to watch this thing with some popcorn pop, because this is getting real interesting. Because I think I could see Edomite fighting Edomite. I really can, y'all. So I think the real beasts are coming in, the small hatters, they going to run right through them little port white trash Edomites. Like, dude, you ain't, nah. We building AI smart cities. We ain't building white-only cities. At least not like that. And they stuff gonna get blown up. And if it do, hey, that's what they get. That's what you get for blowing up Jakes. They done drowned out Jake cities, blew up Black Wall Street. We had one in Arkansas, Florida. They blew it up. Why? Because it was thriving. If they would have never did that, I'll be working for a Jake multi-billion-dollar industry right now. Probably 2 of them. I'll be working for Jake right now because we're better at business. We're better at just taking care of things. We're better organizers. We're better craftsmen. We're just better than Esau. Point blank period, man. We the salt. We got the flavor. And I'm looking at this. I'm wondering if Jake gonna try the 2/3 gonna band together and make their own city. You know, it's going to get real interesting, Yasharala. We'll keep a notice, but Esau's showing they don't want to live with Jakes. And I'm looking at 2/3 Jakes like they need to get the memo, man. This devil does not love you and don't want you around. So just get out the way. But you know, they love they oppressors. So I just want to do a quick little lesson on that to show that these devils is really, the Lord is revealing everything. Their hatred is all the way on Front Street. You can see it, and you need to digest that and really move according to your life. Need to be in this truth, because we gathering ourselves spiritually, man. We're in the spiritual house of David. So we got in Israelites only, you know, no other nation. So ain't nobody caring about them wanting to be segregated and separate. I already said that's a good thing. Because that means I ain't got to see your little ugly, pink, pale face. Because I don't like being around Edomites. So with that being said, Yasharala, I hope this is edifying. I hope it's informative. I want to say Kwam Yasharala and stay locked in. Because your Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.